Good morning, Trent Fitters. This is Joe Fonseca with your WOD for September 13th. This morning we're going to be doing 3 rounds, 25 reps each exercise, moving for speed. I'm going to teach you a new move this morning. It's called the Meisner squat. Then we're going to go into squat fall push-ups. We're going to drop down to the back for push press leg lifts and 25 hip dips. Very, very important with the Meisner squat that you use a weight that's manageable and safe for yourself. I would urge you to start with either no weight or no more than 10 pounds until you have the moves completely down. So here we go without the weight to start. Last week I showed you how to do a squat the correct way. Weight back on your heels, butt pushed back, drop in, and stand up, driving your hips forward underneath the body. This time what we're going to do is add in the bicep curl to a shoulder press and to a tricep extension. Now my legs are going to be bent for a portion of this just to make sure you get the entire arm for the shoulder press and tricep extension. You should be standing up out of your squat as you do the move. So this is what it looks like without weights. Weight back on your heels, butt scoots back, bend down in squat position. As you come out of squat position, you're going to do a bicep curl. Press the weight up over the shoulders. Tricep, drop back the weight behind the head. Keep the elbows close to the head as you can. Press the weight back up. Dropping the weight down into a reverse bicep curl into squat. Move looks like this faster. Again, it is very, very important that when you do the tricep extension, especially, that you keep that elbow as close to your head as you possibly can and not behind it. Elbow close to head, press the weight up, then drop it down. Here's what the weight looks like with one weight in hand. You should be doing it with 2. From the squat position, you're going to go stand up into a bicep curl, press the weight above the head, drop the weight back for a tricep kick, press the weight back up over the head, reverse the bicep curl into squat. It is very important the weight is manageable, elbow stays close to your head. It's your safety. Be there. All right, next piece that we have is going to be the squat fall push-up. If you need a modification, we'll show you that next. Squat fall push-ups. You're going to take your weight back on the heels, keeping the feet shoulder width apart. Elbows are going to come down and rest on the knees. I've got a long way to fall. You've got longer arms than I do, so you won't have as far. Trust your body. I'm going to take on my arms to the outside of the knees. I'm going to drop into squat fall position. Press up out of it. Put the weight back on my heels. Modification. To make it more challenging, get up on your toes. Keep that calf flexed. Drop in. As you push out, stay on your toes. If you stay on your toes the entire time, your quads are going to be burning by number 5, and your calves are going to stay flexed and burnt even when you're done. So challenge yourself. Modification to this squat fall, if you cannot get into the position comfortably, drop in the squat position. Drop a little bit lower if you can. Go ahead and bring the heels up off the floor. This is normally a no-no, but that is all right to start. We want you to teach yourself to trust your hands. From here, extend the arms out, catch yourself, and then push up. From here, walk your hands back and up. Or another modification, last piece, put your hands down to the floor, walk your hands out to a comfortable position, slight bend in the elbows, press back up, walk the hands back. Weight always stays back on the heels no matter what you're doing. Got it? Yep. All right, we're going to flip over on our backs for the push press leg lift and then for the hip dips. Grab your weights for the push press. Doing it safely. Going to go into the seated position. Reverse the weights. Toes flex backwards to your chin. You're going to bring the toes and the heels together. Grab the weights, lay down. Take the elbows out wide into a bench press style move. You're going to press the weight above your head. Your toes should stay flexed back to your chin the entire time. You're going to lift the legs 6 inches off the heel, keeping your stomach flexed tight. Lift the legs directly above the hips. Drop them back down. Directly above the hips. Drop them back down. Modification for the move. Draw one knee in. Flex the toe back to your chin, keeping only the heel touching the ground. This is a guidance foot, that is all. I'm going to lift the foot 6 inches off the ground to start. I'm now going to lift the leg above the hip, drop it back down. Above the hip, drop it back down. It's important that the heel on the ground does not take any additional weight. You're not using it to try to get up. Your own body strength to lift up that leg as high as you can off the ground. Got it? Sure you do. All right, for the final piece, this is it, 25 hip dips. You're gonna go into plank position, or side plank position. You're gonna align your elbow directly underneath the shoulder. Force your hips forward so there's a straight line from shoulders to heel. Flex your toes back up to your body. You're going to sit up into high plank or side plank position. The move is drop your weight down to the floor, lift it up as high as you possibly can, drop it back down. The way you keep yourself from losing balance is squeeze your stomach. Whether you have a core or not, squeeze your stomach. You need to develop your balance. This is what the move looks like from the side angle. Toes flex back to chin, hips shove forward, creating a line from my shoulder to my heels. Lift the weight up, press the weight down, and down. Got it? Sure you do. You're going to find that with those hip dips, it's going to burn a lot. So as a reminder, if you're doing 25 hip dips, you need to do 25 both sides. If you make a modification to the shoulder press leg lift, you need to do 25 each leg. Don't cheat. If you have any questions, please Facebook me and ask. Yours in success, Triumph Fitness.